Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, before I forget, let me run a 3-minute ad so that nobody runs into ads when they come in. You like. You know what? I'm gonna switch up the music for this stream, I think, actually. All right, let me tell people I'm live. All right, here we go. Oops. My kitty. Oh, he's playing in a box. Playing in a cardboard box. What's up, Prince of Darkness? What's up, Link? Hey, Flunky Robots is in here. What's up, Flunky? Hold on, chat. Just sending out the things. I want to try posting on socials right before I go live. Some streamer was talking about it. On TikTok, actually, it's like relatively effective or something. I have fashion. That's kind of fun, actually. That's pretty fun. I'm currently working. Link, what do you do for work? I feel like only Kree has told us what Kree does for work. Also, my camera is very off. It's very off. Hold on. Let me do this. Give it a little oofta. There we go. That's better. Ish. Actually, I'm gonna move y'all up here. All right. Hey, Sammy's in here. What's up, Sammy? How's your day going, Sammy? How's everybody's day going? We got 8 viewers in here. Everyone hop in chat. Everyone converse. Want to hear what y'all up to. I'm just posting on TikTok, hoping we can snag some people from TikTok onto the live. Sorry, guys, just doing some posts. Last one here, chat. Oh my gosh, Joanne is in here. Hello, Joanne. Welcome back to another stream. I know you made it for a little bit in the last stream, but... Perfect. All right, guys. We just sent 5 TikTok posts. Hopefully people come from them, you know? Like, they'll get probably like 700 views total. Usually like 200 in the first hour. We'll see, though. I'm a field service technician that installs, maintains, and fixes printers. Just kidding. Kree definitely told me that before. I just didn't remember until right now. What else? What else we got going on? Oh, Mandolin's in here. Finally caught alive again. Welcome back, Mandolin. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we got 12 people out here. This is great. This is great. Hey, Dez is in here. Dez, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, Dez? How's Joanne doing? How's Mandolin doing? Pretty good. Last night was karaoke night, so the kids stayed at my mom's house till just a little while ago. I love it when I get uninterrupted sleep. Sammy, where do you go to karaoke? Do you go to Vegas Lounge? I've been wanting to go to karaoke for a long time, bro. I haven't done it in a while. I was literally just talking, actually. I ran into the one of my neighbors who used to live here. I run into her boyfriend all the time at the gym. And we did karaoke one night. And we haven't done it again since. And I know we've been trying to, like, get the gang together. But it just hasn't happened yet. Just drawing up some stickers. I can only be here for an hour, though. I'm playing Don't Starve with some friends soon. Oh, I've never played Don't Starve. What is that? No worries, Flunky Robots. No worries. Guys, check out the new emotes, all right? If you're not subbed, you can sub for some emotes, but we have some not the a-hole emotes. We have here, I'll throw them in chat. Everyone spam emotes in chat. Why not? We got a sick not the a-hole. We got you're the a-hole here. I think the everyone sucks here one. Yeah, everyone sucks here just got approved. The no a-holes here. We made these all live on stream. The divorce papers. Those should all be available to you if you are just a follower. But if you are a Twitch Prime sub, or any sub, I think, you get all of these bad boys. Yeah, lots of beans emotes. We went. My favorite is the red flag one, bro. I want to see this emote everywhere, bro. This emote goes so hard. I spent so much time making it. Y'all gotta rock with the beans emote, all right? Y'all gotta rock with it. Oh, I need to refresh my tab. Yo, we got 13 people in here. Let's go. Let's get it. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome to the stream. All right, hold on. I need to come back up. I haven't fucked with the rest of your guys' responses. Everyone kind of talking about Don't Starve. I've never heard of it, bro. Oh, it's the man. Come here. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. The star of the show. The myth, the man, the legend. Oh, he wants to come into my lab. Yeah. Is that what we're doing today? Is that what we're doing today? We gonna learn today. Beans gonna learn today. What are we doing? What are we doing, Shoddy? What are we doing, Shoddy? What are we doing, Shoddy? Dude, he's so goofy. Beans are so goofy, silly. My neighbor set up a Halloween decoration that looks like a super tall, pale, bald guy, and I didn't know until last night at 11 p.m. when I tossed the trash out and scared me so bad. Bro, some Halloween. Hey, bro, I'm trying to read chat. Oh, he's trying to chew on my mouse cord. Whoops. Just brought up my. What are you doing? Oh. Bro, at least look at the camera. Beans has marked his scent on you, chat. You are all now his. All of you belong to Beans now. Isn't that right, Mr. Man? Isn't that right, sweet boy? Isn't that right, sweet handsome man? Let's get the chin scratchies live on camera. Ready? Ready? Live on camera. Ready? Oh yeah. Hold on. You gotta go up. Yeah. Oh yeah. So goofy. You're so camera shy, even though you try to put your face like right in front of it, bro. I need to get like a camera arm that like moves around better instead of this tripod, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Mr. Beans? What up, sweet handsome boy? Handsomest boy around town. That's what I'm saying. Bro, so handsome. Bro, you're literally the handsomest man that ever handsomed. Yes, you. Yeah, you. You're so handsome. Sorry, guys. I'm just obsessed with my cat, bro. I'm just obsessed with my cat. He's also making it extremely hard to read chat. Here, I'll read it over here. Let's see. Oh. Is he departing? Is he departing from us? I don't think he is. Just tired after work, so chilling this evening. We love that, Mandolin. You deserve some rest. I'm doing some training since there's no services at the moment. Ooh. All right. So that's a nice little break though, right? Little breaky poo. Little breaky poo time. You know what I saw today? I wonder if I could find it. Oh. Chat, how do you spell diarrhea? Diarrhea. Perfect. Do I have to pull up my phone for this right now? Maybe Halloween decoration. I saw the craziest Halloween decoration, chat. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. I literally just watched it on my phone this morning, bro. Oh shit. I'm still getting charged for headspace? Yo, I paid for headspace back in college in like 2020. And apparently I've been paying for it for 4 years and just didn't know. That's crazy. I need to double check on that one. That's absolutely one I should cancel ASAP Rocky. All right. Sorry, chat. I'm all over the place. Let me try to find this diarrhea skeleton. Diarrhea skeleton. I feel like Instagram is way more developed on the phone. So I'll probably be able to find it here. What? It's not here. Halloween decoration. Dude, I literally just saw this. Like, why is Instagram search engine so garbage? Like, if this were TikTok, I would find it in a millisecond. I'm so pissed. Let me see if it's on TikTok. There's no way they wouldn't also put it on TikTok, right? Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. I found it. Ah, here it is. All right. Yes, I found it. Hold on. Let me put it on the computer real quick. Oh, shit, Chad. I have so much shit to do today. All right, here we go. Stop. Y'all gotta check this shit out. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, I saw this and I was like, this is the type of dad I want to be, bro. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
My kids were asking me for one of these vomiting skeleton decorations this year. We wanted to put our own twist on it, so instead of a vomiting skeleton, we decided, what about a diarrhea skeleton? I bought a 5-foot skeleton from Amazon and some old clothes from Goodwill. For the toilet, I used a black wastebasket from Walmart and some green acrylic poof paint. The trickiest part was getting the skeleton in the squatting position, but some zip ties and duct tape did the job. I used a small aquarium pump that I got on Amazon along with some highlighters. I broke open the highlighters and dumped them into the water. I used 4 of these things. You dump the highlighter guts into the water, give them a good squeeze to make the water glow in the black light. Here's the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. More importantly, my kids think it's hilarious.
Wait for it.
It's diarrhea. What's not to love?
Chat, there's gots to be sound. There's gots to be sound. Like that's the type of shit I want to be doing when I have kids. Like that's the type of dad you gotta be. I don't want to be some lame ass dad, bro. I want to be the diarrhea skeleton dad. I low-key want the other parents to kind of disapprove of me, but in not like a serious way, more in like a I wish I could be like him way. That's the kind of dad I want to be. All right, hold on. Let me get through these chat. Let me cook through chat real quick. I go to Hutchinson Main Street Bar. Oh, okay. All right. We've been looking for another place to do karaoke in the cities. I know, because I know you've said you where you live. There's like this Irish bar on Lake Street that I've been to that was fun. Vegas Lounge is a really great spot too. The Otter, I think, has great karaoke. I love all the love for Beans chat. Y'all really killed it. I have to leave in an hour for orientation, so we better get into some stories. All right, we'll get into some stories here. Don't worry. What did you already clip, bro? What did you already clip? What is Link out here already fucking clipping, bro? Let's get the chin scratchies live on camera. Ready? Live on camera. He like did not want me to bring his face up, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, he's so goofy, silly, bro. He's literally my favorite man. He's such a sweet, handsome boy. Literally the sweetest and handsomest boy around town. Let me brag on my 7-year-old real quick. My husband and I went to her school conferences last night. My girl is as smart as hell. Reading and math scores way above a first grade level. She's a little social butterfly too. Aw, so cute, bro. Dude, that's the best. I feel like bragging about your kids is like a whole nother level of like proud. My tiny roommate hit me in the face with a wooden elephant that did a 45-minute sleepy song when going to bed about loving my boobs. Rum Ripple, that's gonna go so hard at your tiny human's wedding. For sure, bro. Hey, Alonia's in here. What's up, Alonia? Caroline's in here as well. Hello, Caroline. Lobster Eyes is in here. Lobster Eyes. Hello. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I seen someone to do it yourself diarrhea skeleton on TikTok. See, if I had a porch, bro, I would be so down to do that shit. But I don't have a porch, which is very sad.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
Yo, I gotta find a better solution for these. Oh, this isn't even what I want it to be on. I need to find a better solution for music. Cause chat, I wanted to clip the beans red flag, but it muted the audio, so I can't clip it because I was playing a song and I was just like, damn it, bro. It is what it is, bro. Let's try this one. Do it yourself porch. Yeah, I'll just start building a porch outside my apartment window. I'm sure my landlord would be so happy about that. The minute I get my own house in my own yard, I'm spending thousands on Halloween decorations. I need that 10-foot skeleton up all year round. Dude, that's what I was saying. Although, dude, like my sister, I didn't realize how, because like growing up, my parents never talked about the HOA or anything like that. Like I'll have to ask them one of these days if they even had an HOA. But like my older sister got a house and her HOA like shits on everything they want to do. Like every single thing that they want to do to their house, like the HOA does not allow it. It's like, bro, how much is that even your house at that point? Like if you can't go and like do your own shit. I don't know, bro. Owning a house is like, I get it. It's like a good financial move, but like high key, it just sounds like it sounds ass sometimes, most of the time. I love using music from less popular video games. Dude, that's hard though, because like my vibe, I love like rap music and like, you know, like not necessarily like video game music. I can get behind it. It's not the end of the world, but like I do really love like rap music and shit, you know? I just want to know, well, I know Twitch creators like they just say fuck it or whatever, but it is really annoying. Like whenever I upload VODs, they always get like muted and blocked in countries, and then I have to erase songs. And then like this is the first time I ever ran into a problem where like I wanted to clip something, but I literally couldn't because of the audio playing in the background. I was just like, this is stupid. I wouldn't move anywhere with an HOA. They sound predatory, bro. Like the fact that they literally like run that shit is crazy to me. Because they shouldn't be, bro. They should not be running that shit. I wouldn't move anywhere with an HOA. Ben, I've been trying to leave comments on your Sarbitch account to boost the vids, but I don't know what to comment sometimes, so I might just leave random emojis or some shit. Hey, thanks, Caroline. I appreciate that. Honestly, like, just comment whatever you want. Like, it really doesn't matter too much, bro. Emojis or whatever, like, a lot of it just has to do with watch time, and I don't know. I've just been like shooting the shit on those pages, like just throwing out whatever I can, and hoping something hits. But I do see your comments, and I try to reply to every single one, Caroline. So thank you. Y'all, I'm starting my Instagram grind back up on my personal account. So if you're not in tune with if you're not following my personal Instagram, go follow that. I need to fuck around with my like Twitch stuff so that it links back. I don't even know if my Twitch shit low key links to like my actual Instagram account. I don't think it does. I haven't all the banners underneath. Okay, my YouTube banner connects to the right YouTube. Okay, Instagram does too. All right. That's chill. I wonder which Twitter this connects to. Okay, it's my other Twitter, or it's my like personal Twitter, which I don't know. I go back and forth. Chat, do any of you guys actually use Twitter? Chat, like how many, like show me on raise your hands. How many people actually use Twitter? Prince of Darkness does. Alonia doesn't. I used to a lot. Me too, Lobster Eyes. I just feel like ever since it turned into X, like it's literally, I had to block Elon Musk. Like that's how much his shit was popping up on my timeline so hard. And I was like, I do not give a fuck about you, bro. I do not. Like literally every other tweet is his dumb shit or like somebody dying or like I can't handle that platform. But a bunch of streamers have communities on there. Like I've been stalking what other streamers are doing. I don't know. I think it's a good place for like to build your community because you can literally interact with them and like talk with them. But I don't know, like I've never spent time on that platform because and now I just don't even really want to because it's just so ass. My last apartment tried running like an HOA. They gave us so many rules. Shit like holiday decorations are only permitted to be displayed outside during the week of the holiday, and no consumable plants are permitted to be grown on this property. Why the fuck do they care? You know, like, who the fuck cares? Like, I don't know. That would drive me nuts, bro. I do have to say, I don't think I'm allowed to hang anything up outside my apartment. I guess I could hang something on my door maybe, but like, they just don't care. Like, as long as you're not disturbing anybody, it's like, dude, just like let them chill. They were designed to enforce segregation. That doesn't surprise me. They also told us we couldn't run appliances after 10 p.m. and we couldn't use candles or incense, which is illegal seeing as I use them for my spiritual practice. Oh, I never even thought about it like that, Sammy. Because we're not allowed to have candles or incense in my apartment, actually. But like every person I've talked to is like, yeah, I don't fucking listen to that. I got one of those like candle melters. Like it like heats up the candle. So you still get the really, actually I should turn mine on. It's in my kitchen real quick. But number one, I like it because number one, it gets around the whole like no burning candles thing. But number two, the candle lasts a lot longer. Like that's my one thing about burning candles. If you get like the super cheap ones, even if you get the expensive ones, they burn out really, really fast. But with this candle burner thing, like you could let that shit run like all day and your candle will like have barely melted, you know? But it still smells. I'm gonna turn mine on. I feel like my apartment's like old and musty, so it always has a tendency to like smell like that. It never like keeps the smell. So I literally run this thing like all day. I do but mostly for memes. Yeah, I think that's the best way to use Twitter, bro. Maybe I'll fuck around and make like a little Twitter community. Cause like, chat, here's like my Twitter. And like this is the most ideal use of my Twitter, honestly. I would just have to stay disciplined, but it's also hard with how small my community is. Like this is the ideal use. Like this was literally a screenshot someone took during my live stream and then put it in the Discord, and I just like had people meme the fuck out of it. Like this is why I would want to like use Twitter, literally just to like make memes out of myself. I think this would be the only reason I would want to use Twitter. But that also takes like somebody actively being in my Twitch streams all the time who's like trying to find memeable moments, and like I just feel like we don't have enough people for that, you know? But this is what my Twitter grind would look like. I'd literally just want to like make really dumb funny shit like this. My biggest following is on Insta, but my most engaged is on Twitter. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, if you think about it, Twitter is just better for engagement. Like, you never comment on someone's post expecting people to, like, answer. Also, with that, it's not like the cool thing about Twitter is, like, if I respond to you, that also gets shown to, like, my followers. Versus if I respond to, like, a regular Instagram comment, that's not going to get shown to other people. That's why I think Twitter does have a leg up. I just think they fucking ruined the app. Maybe, chat, do any of you guys use Threads? Like, I've thought about making a Threads push, but I just feel like, I don't know, like, would the reward be that great on Threads, you know? Like, nobody uses it that much. I do not use it. Said Sammy. I have Twitter and try to use it more just to get off of Insta so much, but it just doesn't happen. Yeah. Not as much anymore. Lots of unwanted ads and stupid bullshit. I blocked Elon too. Yeah. I feel like that's like X is just in a poor state right now. It literally just feels like Elon Musk's own echo chamber. I have one purely because I've had it for so long. I barely use it though. That's why you pin groups. Dude, but that's the thing is like, I didn't use Twitter when groups were a thing. So I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even know what that means, Prince of Darkness. I need you to explain that to me, bro. Like, that's how out of touch I am with Twitter right now. Is it so fucking not what it was when I used it, which was just like, oh, let me rip a tweet real quick. I almost moved to this one place and we couldn't have anything on the balcony. Then, yeah, dude, that's so dumb. Like, why even have a balcony at that point? Buy Sarby official Tumblr account. I never use Tumblr. I never got into Tumblr. I don't think I've ever typed tumblr.com into my web browser in my entire life. I can never live somewhere that banned incense and candles. I mean, I'm sure you could get around. Here's the thing is like, I have burned candles in here. And if my landlord sees this, no, I haven't. This is all just for content. But in case they don't see it, I've burned candles in here. It's not like they're like kicking down my door or anything. It's just like, I think it's just more of like, you know, it's safer not to. Don't get me wrong. HOA snooping chat to catch Sarby? Probably, bro. Probably. They legally can't stop you. Yeah, it's considered a fire hazard, but religious practices are something they can't stop you from doing in your own home. That's what I was thinking. Okay, nobody uses Threads. I use Twitter to stay updated when there's blackouts happening. Okay. You can basically assign people you follow into folders and then pin that folder to see that as its own separate timeline. Oh, shit. That's kind of cool. Do people still use Tumblr? I think so. You can still look at For You for new stuff, but if you want to avoid everything else, you can just look at your groups. Oh. By groups, do you mean community, Prince of Darkness? Like, because I was watching a streamer. I've been watching Stable Ronaldo just because I've watched a couple podcasts he's on, and like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I want to become like the kind of streamer he is, but I do really enjoy watching him and shit. I enjoy watching him. I think he's really smart on the like Twitch success side, so to speak. Yeah, I want to like study these people and see what they're doing. He has a Twitter community, which is like cool, but I'm also like if I can't even get people, like I'm debating, like, do I wait until my community is big enough where it makes sense to make one, or should I get one started now? But also, like, I know, like with Discord, I've always noticed Discord is super active when I'm active. And when I'm actively, like, trying to push people towards it. But, like, it's so hard to stay disciplined doing that all the time. And therefore, it, like, falls through the cracks, you know? So I'm like, I feel like that'd be the same with Twitter. Like, I can't put all of my focus into Twitter. Lists? That's crazy. I don't even see that on my, like, I have Twitter pulled up right in front of me, bro. So wild. Yeah, I've just been like, I kind of want to keep focusing on the Discord. But also the hard part about Discord is like, it's hard for me to keep it active all the time. Also, there's like plenty of people in Discord who like don't participate. They like only participate in like there's one guy who's, I shit you not, only in the Discord just to put his like Twitch stream in the self promo, which is what it's for. But also it's like, ah, damn, like I'd like to keep nurturing like the people who come to the streams, you know? But it is really cool. I just need to be better about like using this thing. Oh, he should not be putting... Shit. I didn't even catch this, bro. I need to, like, get my mod... I need to message Izzy about this, too. This guy's been posting... Hold on, guys. I'm managing my Discord. I didn't even fucking see this.
What is this? Just use.
Tied? If it's got to be clean, it's got to be tied.
Old Spice deodorant. 24/7 lasting odor protection.
Oh, you smell so good.
Sorry, guys. I'm cracking down. I'm cracking down on the Discord right now. I'm messaging Izzy. All right, we got it. We handled it, chat. We handled it. No worries. No stress, bro. Go to a post, click the 3 dots. Did someone do something they were not supposed to? Yeah, some guy was promoting his stream in the gaming channel, and that's not what that's for. It's to talk about like gaming stuff, not to promo. Me and or Izzy should have picked up on it. I know Izzy's really busy. I should probably assign another mod here. Maybe Gender Ghost might be interested. But just somebody to help clean up the Discord. But I literally just caught that. I just don't check the Discord, those Discord channels all the time. I try to like not be a dickhead and like insert myself. I want you guys to free reign, hang out in there. But apparently I got to watch it better. Interesting. Prince of Darkness, do most of the streamers that you watch use Twitter? While you're answering, let me pull up the Reddit stuff. Yes, actually, though, I watch a lot of VTubers. Yeah. I mean, it's just something consistent I see with streamers is like they're just very active on Twitter, but I'm like, I just don't know how to be active on Twitter, high key. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll, cause like I too, I need to figure out like which account I want to use for Twitter. I don't know. We'll see. Literally just Yap. That's so crazy for me. Like, hold on. Like, this is my Twitter account that like I think I would use. I just don't like, I tested out like posting a couple of, why can't I just go to my profile? Like this is my old Twitter that I used to use for my YouTube channel, you know? Like I tried posting some clips on there and like, I don't know. Like I just don't really know what to post on here, you know? I don't know. Chat, follow this Twitter account. I'm gonna copy and paste this. Everyone follow my Twitter real quick. I'll follow you back. Maybe I just gotta start yapping on this shit. Here, let me put it in chat and let me also just be like, yo. Hit me with a follow. I'll follow everybody back. Yeah, maybe I just gotta start yapping on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Hey, I got you with the follow back Alucard. Yeah, maybe I'll just be more like, I feel like my on Instagram what works is just like clip dumping or whatever, but maybe on Twitter I'll be more like curated with it. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Yeah, I feel like also having Twitter open is just kind of dangerous, just with like the feeds and whatnot. Hey, Eva's board is in here. I'm here for the look, but maybe not really. Don't worry, Eve. We're gonna get started on stories here in a second. The biggest thing with Twitter is if you want engagement, you should engage with others. That's what I've noticed. Oh, I see. All the streamers I watch use Twitter as well. Damn. Y'all, DM me. Guys, go follow me on Twitter and then DM me some streamers that you follow. I want to, like, I'm a big proponent of, like, if you want to learn how to do it correctly, go and look at people who are doing it correctly. So, like, send me any streamers that you watch consistently. I want to see what they're doing. Because that's what I've heard, bro. I've heard, like, Twitter is the place for streamers to live. I'm gonna throw something in here and just be like, yo, can you guys follow me on Twitter real please. Tumblr is similar with that. Engage for engagement. Yeah, I don't think I'd hop on Tumblr just because I don't know. Like, I don't even know, dead ass, I don't even know how Tumblr works. Like, I don't even know how it's set up. I never got into Tumblr. Yeah, guys, shoot me a follow. There's Caroline. Ooh. Oh, it's Caroline. It's kind of fun to see your guys' Twitters too. Oh my gosh, Caroline's account is literally brand new. I love it. That's crazy, bro. So what, I should just like scroll through Twitter and like, yeah, maybe I should join some communities and stuff. Wild. Bro, Twitter is just so different. Like back in the day, it was so just like simple and like you just like it was honestly probably the most fun social media to like fuck around. Like I remember being in high school and being like this is how, you know, I would like flirt with girls and like where like people's drama would come out and shit. And now I just feel like it's a cesspool, bro. Like it's not at all what it used to be.
When you couldn't rock harder? And the chips make your mouth.
Tumblr's going through some underground tunnels doing the same thing. Crazy, bro. Social media has changed so much over the years, bro. It's wild. All right, chat. Let's get a move on here. All right, let's get a move on. I want to find some stories. Chat, I need your help choosing stories. So be fairly active if you can. All right. All right. Oh, did someone DM me already? Someone messaged me some. Oh, that was just Alucard saying, so I have you in my messages. All right, Alucard. Yeah, maybe today I'll go through all the Twitch streamers that I watch and just go follow them on Twitter and see what they're doing. Literally I'll make a group and just like see how they're interacting with people, because like Yeah, I just need like to know like what do I even do here? You know? All right, let's do it. Let's find some Reddit stories, chat. Let's see. Am I the a-hole for barging into an office and telling them to stop their fucking kid from opening our office door? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but am I the a-hole for telling my wife I'm done with her emergency calls and leaving her stranded? Oh. Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my sister wear white to my wedding and kicking her out when she showed up in it? Like, that one's just an easy one, bro. Come on, give me something juicy. Am I the a-hole for refusing full custody of my daughter after my husband asked for a divorce? Am I the a-hole because I didn't invite my father to my wedding because years ago he told me I was no longer part of his family? Am I the a-hole for snapping at my wife and calling her crazy because she wants me to take a paternity test for my nephew? Whoa. Whoa. Here's an update. Ooh, it's a long update too. Let's see the original post. Oh, here's the repost. Oh, so there's a mini update and a full update. All right. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. That sounds pretty good, chat. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Am I the a-hole? We're ordering dinner and my wife tells the waitress I'll just eat from his plate. I said no, she won't. A little petty. Am I the a-hole for kicking out my dad's girlfriend after she made a comment about me being racist because I wear a bonnet while I sleep? Okay. That could be an interesting one. Link, I'm thinking about the Roman Empire. Stereotypical dude. Am I the a-hole for not telling my boyfriend I could understand his language this whole time? Interesting. I feel like that one could be kind of interesting. It's a smaller post. Maybe we could do that towards the end. Am I the a-hole for calling my parents selfish for having me, knowing they'd pass down a hereditary illness and going low contact after they hit it, putting my child at risk too? Oh my god. That one's juicy. We're definitely reading that one. Oh, here's an update to a story we already read. Oh, this one has an update to it? Y'all, I'm kind of a hoe for updates. I'm kind of a hoe for some updates here, though. All right, hold on. Let's see how long the other one is. Oh, hi, Mr. Man. Hello, sweetie boy. Why don't you come hang out with me? All right, he said no, fuck you. He said, fuck your chicken strips. I'm out. Bro said no. All right, let's see how long this. All right, so this one's not super long, but I am a little bit of a hoe for some updates. So let's do that one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, didn't someone send a? All right. Okay. This one sounds like it could be interesting. Oh, yeah, buddy. You want to come hang with the gang? Want to come hang out? Does baby boy want to hang? Oh, okay. Oh, no, he does not want to hang. He said, fuck hanging. He said, I don't want to hang with you. All right, we'll read this one. We'll read this one. Let me see here. Sent a few streamer Twitters. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, Mr. Beans. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you eat, bro. You eat. That's all you, bro. That's all you. He's rubbing his face on my light. Oh, you're gonna push that over, my guy. My sweet, sweet baby boy. You're causing mayhem. Ha Shabenya. Oh, he's biting me. Hey. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, please. I said please. I said no. I know. Yeah. You're so okay. Okay. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. I'm watching while I do the dishes, so I won't be able to use chat for a second. That's all right, Des. Hey, Don't make me put you in timeout. One more bite. That bitch is going in timeout, I swear. I swear. Mark my words. Mark my words. We're sending him into timeout land. Let's see. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 4. Oh, no. Hold on. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of them are updated, so maybe we find one more? I also quote tweeted your last tweet, so hopefully that gives you a little boost. Thank you, Prince of Darkness. I appreciate ye. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to this thread. I haven't fucked around in this thread very much. Let's try to find an interesting one from this one. Am I the a-hole for telling my parents I didn't have a kid? They did, and they need to take care of her, not me. That makes sense. Am I the a-hole for giving my daughters things back that were taken away as punishment? I remember. I don't really like that they tell you when you're like on the... You know what? Let's try to find one from today. Because some of the ones from today don't have flares on them. Am I the a-hole for making my daughter take a break from going to her best friend's house because the mom purposely bought her a smaller size dress? Am I the a-hole for bringing my degree into work to prove I graduated? Am I the a-hole for refusing to give my seat to a lady and her child? Am I the a-hole for asking someone if they're still a therapist and telling them to consider a different career path? That's kind of crazy. Hate flares. Yeah, it just ruins it. Like I don't want to know. Yeah, because like at this point, I might as well just go to this one because we'll probably find better stories here. Am I the a-hole for complaining about the guy airing his nuts out at my dance studio? I mean, should we read it, chat? Do we read that one? It's really short. We got to lift each other up. Thank you, Prince of Darkness. All right, we'll do that one. But that one's short, so let's try to find another one. Maybe another short one. Am I the a-hole yelling at a 14-year-old? Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I won't raise her child after she abandoned him? Am I the a-hole? My mom feels my sister should have married my husband instead of me? Oh shit, that's a long one, bro. That's a long boy. All right, I feel like since most of these are short, this one should be fine. I'm just going to read that one there. All right, I think we're good, chat. How we feel about the stories, chat? I think we got all of them. I think we got all of them. Oh. I love that Link only communicates in emotes. Oh, where did Beans go? Where's my baby boy? I think he's in my room. He doesn't fuck with me like that anymore. Bro doesn't fuck with me. It's because I'm Asian, bro. That little bastard. All right, chat. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Y'all know what to do. Spam chat while I'm reading it up here. We'll get started. Oh, let me get some more water. I have not been drinking very much water lately, chat. It's bad. Especially because I'm taking creatine. All right. Let's do it. How many do we have in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. All right, chat. Spam chat. Let's get it. We've got 7 juicy Reddit stories for you guys today, starting it off hot with Am I the a-hole for throwing my pregnant sister-in-law's groceries away? This one has a mini update as well as a full update. We got Am I the a-hole? My mom feels like my sister should have married my husband instead of me. Am I the a-hole for calling my parents selfish for having me, knowing they'd passed down Am I the a-hole for calling my parents selfish for having me, knowing they'd passed down a hereditary illness and going low contact after they hid it, putting my child at risk too? Am I the a-hole for snapping at my wife and calling her crazy because she wants me to take a paternity test for my nephew? This one also has an update to it. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's mother she raised a fucking... You know what? Actually, I don't want to cuss because it's the first minute of the video. Wow, you guys really do be spamming chat. That's crazy. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's mother she raised an effing psychopath? Oh, sorry, that's sociopath. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's mother she raised an effing sociopath who needs to be in a facility? Am I the a-hole for not telling my boyfriend I could understand his language this whole time? And then finally ending it with a doozy. Am I the a-hole for complaining about the guy airing his nuts out at my dance studio? Chat, we got some juicy Reddit stories. Make sure you're following me on Twitch and on YouTube. Chat, we got some hella juicy stories today. Let's get right into it. Y'all got some crazy emotes too. I need to do the animated ones, bro. The animated ones go so hard. All right. Let's get started. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for throwing my pregnant sister-in-law's groceries away? My brother and his wife Laura, who is 7 months pregnant, are staying with us for a week or so since he's interviewing for jobs in the city my family and I are in. My kids love having their aunt and uncle around, and everything's been great. Yesterday, Laura went out and came back with groceries. I thanked her, but told her that we don't expect them to do this. The kitchen is stocked and that we're just enjoying having them. She said that she wanted to and that most were cravings she's been having. I started helping her unload the bags and noticed that a lot of the snacks were with peanuts. cookies, crackers, peanut butter, even some sort of cake fusion. It all made me uneasy because she knows my oldest son, 8 male, is extremely allergic. I don't keep anything of the kind in our home because we've had an incident when he was younger where we almost lost him. I didn't want to be rude, but I told her that I'm not comfortable with having the stuff in the house. She told me that she would be careful, that she wouldn't eat it around him or his siblings, and that she'd clean up after herself, that she was having intense cravings and needed them. Bro, if you're the guest in someone's house, the least you can do is listen to their rules. Yes, I get it, you're pregnant and there should be some sort of leniency towards you, but when somebody's life is on the line here and it's in their space, not yours, if you want those cravings, go out and get those cravings yourself. Like, do it outside of the home, or for fuck's sake, go back to living by yourself. Look, I've had 4 kids and kind of get where she's coming from, although I never had to have something, but every woman is different. I made sure my son knew not to touch any of it and to leave her alone when she's eating them. That was that. Today I woke up early to make breakfast and open the fridge only to be greeted by strawberries dipped in peanut butter left out without a container to chill. The peanut butter jar wasn't sealed properly next to them, and there were sandwiches on a plate because she likes the bread cold and soggy. I was pissed. I've read enough about airborne contamination to know that you can't really determine it, but I wasn't risking it. I grabbed a bag and started throwing everything in it. Our groceries, hers, I didn't care. I was going to take the bag, drive to a shelter, and let them know the situation. I mean, further, this woman was like, all right, I will put up with your needy pregnancy cravings that put my child's life at risk. But then for you to be like, oh no, I swear I'll be careful. I swear I'll make sure that there's no way that this could possibly affect your son and potentially kill him, and then go and do this. Like, an insane level of disrespect here. Laura woke up while I was on my rampage, came down and asked all upset what I was doing. I was snippy with her and didn't try to hide it. We got in an argument with her defensively saying that I can't do this, that the baby needs it, and that it's cruel to put a pregnant woman through unsatisfied cravings. I told her bluntly that I don't give a single fuck. If she can't keep to her word, then I won't either, and that she'll live without her craving. My son can't say the same. And that she'll live without her craving. My son can't say the same with his allergy. She went back upstairs, packed her bag, and came down, grabbed the bag of food, and left in a huff. My brother was at his interview and called me half an hour later to ask me what happened. He was upset with his wife, but also with me, because nothing happened at the end of the day. My son is fine. I told my husband when he came back from work, and he's completely on my side. I mean, this is just stupid. Like, oh, it's okay. He didn't actually get hurt. Maybe next time we should wait until he fucking dies for us to get mad. Like, what? That's insane, bro. Listen, I'm all for defending your wife. Like, listen, props to him for defending his wife. She's also pregnant. Like, going to bat for her takes balls. But, like, you should also know, hey man, there's a certain level of like pregnancy leniency that you should get. Being fucking reckless doesn't fit in that level of leniency. I'm sorry. Like, you can't go rob a bank and be like, oh, wee woo, it was a pregnancy craving. I know that doesn't fit, but you can't eat a human being and be like, oh, wee woo, it was a pregnancy craving. Y'all should forgive me. Like, I don't know if that one fits either. Oh man. I don't know. Yeah, easy not the a-hole, bro. Easy not the a-hole. I don't even know what to do in this situation, bro. Like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on your relationship with your sibling. If you're trying to salvage it, like, yeah, maybe you should do a little extra to try to like keep the peace, but I mean, this woman needs to realize she is completely in the wrong here. I've had pregnancy cravings. They're brutal, but it's not an addiction. You can find another food that isn't going to kill someone. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a weird position where if I say something wrong, some pregnant woman's going to be like, "You don't know women. You're talking for women." Like, but it's helpful to have that input there, Sammy. I think a lot of people think that severe food allergy. Oh my god. I think a lot of people think that severe food allergies only affect a person if they eat the allergen directly. Contamination can happen so damn easy. Yeah. No, super duper easy, bro. I used to have like a friend who her sister like couldn't even smell nuts. Like if she smelled nuts, like she could potentially die. I love how Sammy's like W husband when all we heard about him is that he's on her side. Which makes sense. Like, go to bat for your kid. It must be their first kid. Yeah, you're probably right, Lobster Eyes. I too crave human flesh occasionally. I feel you. Okay, Jacob. You won't even get that reference. Nobody in here is going to get that reference. That's so sad. So sad. Wee woo. When I was pregnant with my oldest, I literally cried because all I was craving was Subway. And after I managed to scrape enough money together to get some, I threw it all up promptly after eating it. No. I literally cried. My husband felt so bad. He borrowed a few bucks just to get me another one. Damn, bro. I have like a story. I don't know if I should tell it. Maybe I'll tell like a dumbed down version. I have something kind of similar, Sammy, where okay. Basically what happened was I was going out for the night and I went to go get a Subway sandwich because like I wanted to make sure I had food in my stomach before I went and drank alcohol. And then I went to the party and someone dared me to take this shot with a Carolina Reaper pepper in it. And I was like, yeah, bro, like easy money. I took the shot, held it, I think, for like 3 minutes. It felt like 3 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, no, I have to puke. Like, I have to puke this all out. And I ended up throwing up the entire sandwich. I was so pissed. I was like, damn, there's like $10 just sitting on the ground. And me having food in my stomach to soak up the alcohol, no longer a thing, bro. It was devastating. I feel you, Sammy. That is truly a devastating moment. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. Because I just realized we need to run another 3-minute ad break, and I also want to fill up on my liquids anyways. I'm out of my coffee and I'm out of water. So why don't we do a 3-minute ad break here really quickly? We'll come back. We'll read this update, as well as there's 2 updates for this one. So I'm gonna run that real quick. Fill up. We'll be back here in 3 minutes. Ready? Go. And for all my sub people who are just going to sit here, I love you. Shoddy like a melody in my head. Oh. Yo, I didn't even realize, bro. Beans was staring at y'all. Look at him. Look at him. There's a sleepy boy in our midst. There's the sleepiest boy. Let's zoom in. Let's get an even better zoom on our sleepy man. Let's get an even better zoom, bro. Hold on. Let's get the zoom, brother. Let's get the zoom. We want some sleepy boy action. Where's our sleepy boy? There he is. Look at that. All grainy and shit. Look at him. Look at our sleepy man. Literally the sleepiest man you did ever see. Bro's literally so eepy, bro. Buffalo Wild Wings has this Thai curry sauce, and it's everything. My husband got some wings the other day with the Thai curry sauce, and it slapped so hard. I wish I had some right now. Dude, I haven't had Buffalo Wild Wings in so long. All right, the ads should be complete. Ads should be done, chat. Anybody still in ads? Beans said. It's a good way to describe Beans, bro. The bomb evolution. I don't think I've ever even had the bomb sauce. I've heard about it. I've never had it. Gotta clear off my glasses for reading. All right, chat. We made it. We made it through the ad break. Want a break from the ads? Sign up for Twitch Prime subscribe. Subscribe. Want a break? Subscribe. Mini update. Like some people had predicted in the comments on the other sub, Laura did go straight to my family and started complaining. She hadn't twisted anything, told them the full honest story, and my mother was livid. She called me panting like she ran a marathon after she berated Laura to make sure my son is okay. So I can only imagine the riot act she read her. Apparently, even my stepdad gave Laura one of his disapproving frowns. The dad disapproving frown goes crazy. Not gonna lie. My brother came back in the evening to get his stuff since Laura had only packed hers for some reason. He did apologize for what she did, said that he'll have a chat with her once she's calmed down. She's been inconsolable. He told me that she's been crying since she left my mom's house and that she now feels unwelcome and unloved in our family, and he blames me for it. Bitch, she did that herself. Like, first off, she's probably not unwelcome and unloved. She's just stupid. And people are calling her out on it. Like, she hasn't done anything completely unforgivable yet. All she needs to do is be like, oh yeah, I kind of made a fucky wucky. I should not do that anymore. Like, that's all she has to do. My husband butted in and told him that it's enough, that whatever she's feeling doesn't cover half of what we felt that she needs to get, and that she needs to get over herself. That I've been scrubbing the house from top to bottom for hours because of her actions. I did get off panicky and went on a deep... I think what they meant is I did get all panicky and went on a deep clean the whole house, especially the kitchen. But anyway, my brother left after he said there's no leveling with us when we're being this stubborn. Now that I've had time to get out of the state I was in, I do feel bad that she's distressed and feels unwelcomed in our family. That was never my goal. I've been debating sending her an apology, not for my actions because I stand by them, but for the way I went about it. I shouldn't have allowed the stuff in our house in the first place and could have been calmer about it after I opened the fridge. I think an apology is going to do yourself a disservice. you did the right thing. And I think you reacted in a way that that I think anybody would react if their kid's life was in danger, which your kid's life was literally in danger. I think an apology isn't the right move. I think maybe reaching out and being like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, we still love you. You're still welcome in our family. You just need to realize how much you fucked up. Like, I think that's something a lot of people don't understand is like when people are mad at you, it's not like sometimes when I think people need to understand like when people are mad at you, it's not like nuclear, this relationship is over mad at you. It's just like, hey, I want you to understand that you messed up, acknowledge it, and then we can move and then we can move forward from this. Like, that's literally what it sounds like. But this woman's acting like, and granted, she's pregnant. Like, she's pregnant, I get it. But she's acting like this is the end of the world. When it's not. It's super not. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't wait to read this update. It starts off so crazy. Good family, a pregnancy craving doesn't trump a major allergy. Sorry, Laura. No, exactly. Like, if it was like, oh, he just can't be around nuts and like it's only if he eats them, then sure. But like, if it's like, oh, he could have fucking died. Like, no. The set we did was a Hot One Season 22 plus Beyond Insanity. Highly wrecked the Zuzu 7 pot. Oh, you're talking about hot sauces. Okay. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Second long and full update. Starts it off with warning. This is a long one, and if it starts it off with warning, if this is a starts it off with warning. This is a long one, and if I wasn't an a-hole before, I sure am now. So after my mom berated Laura and my brother yelled at my husband and I took the advice I was given and sent them a long text, which ended up being a bit of a ramble about everything. How fucked the situation is, how we're disgusted by their stance, and how we'll be going low contact until we feel ready to be around them again. That was the day after my brother packed his bags and left. I was left on red, and I thought that was that until a few days ago when I got a call from Laura. I thought about not answering it, but curiosity got the better of me. When I picked up, Laura tried to make awkward small talk, but I think she sensed I wasn't in the mood and got right to it. She apologized about her behavior, said she had no excuse other than her hormones, and we ended up having a long chat about everything. By the end of it, I actually felt better and like we could get past it and work on our relationship. Okay. All right. I can't wait to see how this goes nuclear from there. She also mentioned that she will still like... I see. She also mentioned that she would still like for my family and I to come to her birthday dinner. It wasn't going to happen in a restaurant anymore. I guess the hotel stay ended up costing them a lot, as some of you predicted, and that it was going to be at their house instead. I told her that I'll talk with my husband and get back to her. I also got a text from my brother apologizing and saying he was just trying to protect and stand by his wife. It was too soon to start mending things, as my husband pointed out, but he left the choice up to me, and I honestly believed her apology because she had never acted like that before, and she seemed actually ashamed of herself. Anyway, my sister, who was also... I see. Anyway, my sister, who was also apologized to because she also tore Laura a new one, and my parents also got an apology, were also invited, but my sister's kids wanted a cousin sleepover instead of going with us, so after talking it over with my sister, we agreed for them to have one at my house. My babysitters of a year are at my babysitters... Oh, there's two of them. I see. My babysitters of a year are my next door neighbors. They're sweet and responsible 16-year-old twins who live with their single mom. They usually team up and tackle on my kids on night. I think they meant take here, not tackle. Like, do they actually tackle them? I'm a little confused. They usually team up and tackle on my kids on date nights. There's a reason I'm mentioning this. With my sisters added 2 kids to the mix, I asked their mom if she was free to join their duo, and she agreed. So I called Laura and told her that Richard and I are coming. When we got to their house, Laura greeted my husband and I at the door. We handed her the gift and went in, but she seemed puzzled that we didn't have a trail of kids with us. So I reminded her that it's just us adults tonight. Same thing happened when my sister and her husband walked in. Oh. I might be seeing where this is going, and this would actually be fucking crazy of her. Dinner was awkward no matter how we tried to lighten up the mood and conversation. Dinner was awkward no matter how we tried to lighten up the mood, and the conversation was stilted at best, but I thought it was at least a step forward. Laura asked this time about why the kids were not with us, that she had made special food for them. I never mentioned the kids when I got back to her, just my husband and I, but I felt like it was my fault that I didn't clarify, and so I apologized for it and thanked her for thinking of them. My sister chimed in that her kids and mine were having a cousin sleepover tonight, and how she was excited about our soon-to-be nephew to join them when he's here and older. Laura looked at her with a smile and said, "Yeah, I'm sure he'll be best friends with his cousins, as in my kids, and his step-cousins, as in my sisters." This pissed me off because we don't use step anything with the kids, but I bit my tongue. For context, my sister is technically my stepsister. I know I use stepdad in my first post. I usually call him by his first name. I consider him a parental figure since he raised me since I was 10, but I had a dad and the title will always be his. My sister gave her a hurt look, but it was my brother who nudged his wife with a "what are you doing" look. A few minutes went by again with eating and light convo before Laura asked again about our kids, mainly who was watching them since all 4 parents are here. I told her that my neighbor and her daughters are babysitting, to which she laughed at and joked about how incompetent the girls and their mom must be to need all 3 of them to wrangle the kids. Girl, 1 adult and 2 teenagers is honestly not enough for 4 kids. Like, if you are outnumbered by the amount of kids you're caring for, you could always use more hands on deck. That is my opinion. Also, for context, I have 4 kids. Okay, so this is like, they're like double. Also, for context, I have 4 kids. I'm biased and like to think they're all well behaved, but there's sometimes too much for one person to handle, even me. And I'm the one that brought them into this world. Add my sister's 2 kids, and it's a lot for 2 teenage girls to handle, even for just a few hours. We left at 7 and said we'd be back at 11. It has absolutely nothing to do with the girls whom my kids adore, or their mom, who is as kind as they come. Before I could retort anything, my mom stepped in with one of her smiles and told Laura that it's so kind of her to offer her own competence and watch the kids next time. That shut her up real fast. I love this mom, bro. This mom is so great. Like, she's great for berating her. She's great for the petty side comments. Like, W mom. W mom. After that dinner was even more awkward until we cleared the table and Laura brought out dessert while my brother got the cake from the fridge. Here's where I lost the last of my remaining brain cells. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, I saw my husband carrying my bag and trying to usher me out the front. Wait. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, I saw my husband carrying my bag and trying to usher me out of the front door to leave. He looked pissed, and I was beyond confused and obviously resisted because, yes, the dinner is a train wreck, but let me at least say goodbye and give a lame excuse for our departure. When my husband tried to literally carry me out, I knew something was wrong, and after a couple of tries, I darted past him back to the dining room. Laura's now ready dessert table consisted of peanut butter cake pop. Oh my God. Laura's now ready dessert table consisted of peanut butter cake pops, peanut butter pie, peanut butter cookies, peanut butter brownies, and to top it off, a peanut butter birthday cake that my brother brought in and was sniffing at with a horrified look. Girl, just say you want to kill the kid. Like, what? Laura then gave me a big smile and said loudly to my family, I thought I should at least get to have my cravings on my birthday. Get your fill before she throw these out too. As much of a bitch as Laura is, that's really fucking funny. That's so goddamn funny. Like this is some reality show level shit. Like you would only see this like absolute fuckery on a reality TV show. I honestly thought for a second that my sister was going to tackle her, and I wasn't that far behind her because all I could think about was the fact that she thought my kids were coming, and she planned this accordingly. I felt so guilty for allowing the stuff in our house the last time, and if my sister's kids hadn't wanted the sleepover, I was going to walk my son into danger a second time. I lost my shit. Without thinking about my actions, I grabbed Laura's head, forced her talk towards... Okay, I don't think this is supposed to be here. Without thinking about my actions, I grabbed Laura's head, forced her towards my brother, who was, I think, too shocked to react, and slammed her head straight into the cake. I held it down as long as I could while she flailed, and I told her I hope she chokes on her cravings before I let her go. Assault is never the answer. That being said, she deserved it. Just absolutely. Absolutely deserved that shit, bro. Absolutely deserved that. I see what you're saying, Prince of Darkness. Yeah, I think this person just made a bunch of typos. I honestly wanted to go for the pie too, but I had embarrassed myself enough by acting like that in the first place, so I told my brother that I'm done with both him and his wife, and if they try to contact me or my family again, I'm filing for a protective order. Then I let my husband lead me out. My sister was cackling as she followed us with her husband, but our parents stayed back. I heard Laura screaming profanities after us, but my stepdad raised his voice, which shut her up. I got a lot of jokes about his frown on my first post, but the man is as stoic as they come. Him showing any emotion is a big deal. I remember that his frown alone growing up was enough to literally stop my sister and I in our tracks because we knew if he gave us one that we messed up. I haven't asked my mom what happened after we left because I can't handle any more heartache from my brother or his actions. I don't think this was the update anyone wanted, least of all me, but I'm completely done with the both of them. Even though my brother looked like he had no idea, the stuff was in his house, happening under his damn roof. I'm sad I won't be in my nephew's life, and my kids won't get to know the new cousin they've been waiting for, but I'd rather cry over that than over my son's life. I don't expect anyone to be kind in the comments. I'm 32, I shouldn't have to be so naive, and I know I shouldn't have reacted like that, and I'm going to be dealing with that with my therapist, along with the guilt I'm feeling. But please take it easy on me. I'm still shaken up. I'm also looking into family therapy for my kids so they can better process not having their uncle and aunt around after them having been a close presence in their lives. Listen, I mean, your brother... I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, I think there's redemption for the brother because the way that OP was. I think there's redemption for the brother because the way that OP was describing his reaction, it sounded like he truly didn't know what was about to happen. I will say, dumbass. Like, how do you not know that, like, this is what your wife has cooking up, bro? Like, are you that terrible of a husband where you don't know, like, all these desserts that your wife had cooked up to basically spite your family? That's, I don't know. But I do think OP is in the right for holding him accountable to it because, like, this is the hill that he's currently dying on, is this crazy ass woman that he brought into the family and now is wreaking havoc to said family. I don't know. Like I said, assault is not the answer. But y'all know my policy around fuck around and find out. Boy did Laura fuck around and boy did she find out via suffocating in a cake. Not the a-hole, bro. That deserved not the a-hole, bro. That deserved that level of not the a-hole, bro. That deserved that severe of a punishment, in my opinion. I mean, if you think about it, she technically tried to kill that kid. She was making an attempt. Her intentions were to make an attempt on that kid's life. How fucking crazy is that? I don't feel loved in this family. Now you will never be. Yeah, I agree, Eve. I agree, bro. Divorce would be redemption. I agree with you, Lobster Eyes. W husband, though, tried to get OP out before. Yeah. No, super W husband. Assault is not the answer. It's the solution. Link, you crazy for that, bro. You crazy. You crazy. You crazy for that. You crazy. So good. She was playing games. The intention was clear. She was pushing the limit to see if it was actually as severe as it was treated. Yep. Don't get me wrong. I think OP could probably get in trouble for assault, but sometimes assault is merited. There are certain types of assault that legally should be like, yeah, they deserved it. You're good. You know, there are certain types that I'm like, homegirl deserved that. Homegirl absolutely deserved that, bro. All right, chat. Here we go. Let's keep it on moving. Hey, I love the divorce papers emoji. Glad you guys are enjoying my emojis. I left, but I'm back now. My B, no worries, Caroline. Welcome back. You did miss kind of a crazy story though. All right, here we go. Well, let me get another sippy of water. My mouth is kind of dry. Here we go, chat. Am I the a-hole? My mom feels my sister should have married my husband instead of me. I am upset at my mom and my sister because of something my mother said, but everyone around me feels I am overreacting. Please be brutally honest in telling me if I am being insecure or if my mom and my husband are wrong in this. Let me give you a bit of backstory. My husband, James, 34 male, and I, 29 female, were neighbors growing up. My sister, Fran, 34 female, was in the same grade as my husband growing up. Everyone knew my sister in school because she is very smart and beautiful. James had a huge crush on her, and all of us knew about it. He asked her out for senior prom, and Fran shot him down in front of the whole school. They still remained friends, but he moved to a different state for college, and we did not hear much from him, except seeing him when he came back for holidays. James and I were never friends growing up, since I was in middle school when this happened. In fact, I was much younger than both of them. They would actively avoid me or involve... Okay, I think what they meant to say is and they would actively avoid me or not involve me in their hangouts and activities. I went to a good college and got my first job in the same city as James. My mom suggested I should contact James since I did not know anyone there. We became friends, and 3 years later, we got married. We both have high-paying jobs and love our life. We moved back to our hometown during COVID as James's mom had health issues, and our jobs allowed us to work remotely. Fran also had a pretty good life. She married when she was 23, and her husband was pretty well off. 2 years ago, Fran discovered that he was cheating on her for almost the entire duration of their marriage with multiple partners, and she decided to break things off. Fran moved back with my mom. Fran had not worked for the entire duration of their marriage and was expecting to gain significant alimony from the divorce. However, due to complications regarding prenup, she barely got anything and is struggling financially. She got a job but is barely able to afford her own place and continues living with my mom. James and I were very supportive of her during the whole process. Since James and Fran were friends growing up, they both have a special bond. They have their inside jokes and stories, and sometimes I feel like a third wheel when we all meet. However, James keeps his distance and has never given me any reason to believe that he has lingering feelings for her. Fran, on the other hand, constantly visits us, like 2 to 3 times a week, and ends up staying for dinner and sleeping in our guest room. I don't mind her coming over, but I do not like the fact that she talks more to James than with me. Also, she always comes over when I'm not at home, and I often find them sitting next to each other on the sofa and watching TV when I get home. It sort of reminds me of my childhood where I was locked out of our basement when Fran had friends over and I would feel left out. Fran is also too comfortable around James and walks around the house in just a towel after her shower when James is around, or sleeps in her underwear in the guest room without locking the door. I have voiced my concerns to her, but she says that we are family and she does not care. I have also voiced my concerns to James, and he does make efforts now to explain stories and inside jokes if Fran makes them. All right, I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself for now on like what I think about the overall situation because I want to hear the whole story. But I want to say something about this. I just don't know what yet. Like, if you voice these concerns to James, I think it's as simple as just being like, hey, James, like, we're going to not have Fran over as much. Like, I don't... the thing that gets me... It's very sus that when she voiced her concerns to James, his reaction is like, oh, well, let me explain stories and inside jokes. Like, no, man, the real big problem here is that when OP comes home, you and Fran are just hanging out. Or like you aren't more vocal about like, hey, Fran, I know we're family, but please don't walk around in your towel where I can see you. I mean, that in itself is just weird. Like, I don't know. I'm very undecided about how I feel about James at this point. But it's starting to slowly lean towards he's a little suspect. The main issue happened this weekend. I was hanging out with my mom and Fran last weekend, and Fran was recollecting stories about how James would do her homework and do chores for her growing up. She said he was so much in love with me and I felt guilty taking advantage of him. My mom jokingly said to her that I wish you had the wits to marry James than your loser husband and you would have not been in this situation. Fran smiled after hearing that and nodded, but I was hurt by the comment. I protested to my mom that James is my husband and I do not want her to make such comments about him. My mom doubled down and said that she feels like it. My mom doubled down and said that she feels like it because both James and I are high earners, while Fran is struggling. So it would make sense if Fran was married to James, and I would be fine since I do not need James to support me financially. So what? You want your daughter to be a loser leech for the rest of her life? Like, I get it. That's like the traditional values or whatever, but like, is that really the life that you want for your daughter? For her to be a fucking loser? She kept on saying that it was a hypothetical and just wants both her daughters to be happy. I did not like those comments and told them to not speak like that about James and my marriage in general. Fran chimed in and told me that I should not take the comments so personally and I am being too sensitive. However, I had a fight with both of them and I left. When I came home and told James, he also sided with my mom and Fran and told me that her mom just made a harmless joke. Yep, we don't fuck with James anymore. We do not fuck with James. I also raised the issue of Fran's behavior around our house, and he told me that this is between me and my sister, and he is not going to tell Fran about what she can or cannot wear in our house. However, I am feeling really bad since the situation, and despite everyone apologizing to me, things just don't feel right. Am I wrong here in reacting the way I did, or does everyone else have a point and I should be more secure about my relationship with James? Nah, bro, after James' reaction, I think there's something going on. Like, okay, this might be really fucked up for me to say, but my initial reaction was like, girl, why would you get together with the guy who was obsessed with your older sister? Like, no way. I don't know. Just like, no way is that a good scenario to be in. Oh my God, Gender Ghost is here. Hello, Gender Ghost. Yeah, I don't know. OP is absolutely not the a-hole, but I would genuinely say that was not the right move. Why would you get together with the guy? Like, that would be unattractive to me. Like, why would you get together with the guy who was literally your sister's like lap dog? Like, it sounds like. I don't know, bro. She's kind of sleeping in the bed that she made, is what I'm saying. Not the a-hole. Mom's the a-hole for saying that. Fran is the a-hole for not understanding that she can't operate like this with OP's husband. And the husband is just such a piece of shit for not standing up for his wife. I'd be like, she can have you then because the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, if you don't disagree that you shouldn't be, excuse me, if you don't disagree with the fact that you should be married to the person that you're married to, why are you married to them? Like, you should be there why? If you're married to them, you became legally bound to a hill you should eternally die on. The fact that you are married to this person, and if you're not agreeing with like, oh yeah, I shouldn't be married to her, I should be married to you, there's something wrong with you, bro. That is, wow. Just wow. Eve said so sus. Incredibly sus. The sister is upset she lost her stability and is trying to steal away her sister's instead of figuring her own shit out. Yeah. I mean, I think this is move away worthy. Like, I don't know if the mom is still sick, but like, get out of there, bro. If you're trying to like keep that marriage, like, You can't do that when your husband is hanging out with the girl that he was head over heels in love with and manipulated by 24/7 pretty much. And also agrees with the fact that he should be with her. I don't know. She wants her man. Here's the thing, guys, and like this is all just off of vibes. I think that Fran doesn't actually want James. I think that OP's sister doesn't actually want her husband. I think she likes the attention. She likes the attention, or if she does want him, it's solely because she wants him to financially support her. I don't think this sister doesn't sound like, she doesn't sound like somebody who is in it for love, you know? I ain't saying she a gold digger. Chat, finish the line, because I can't. I don't think actually anybody in chat can finish that one. Arrived at my campus cafeteria before the culinary program closes. I have a proper meal as lunch today. I just get the fries or etc. left on the warming oven. Oh, dude, that sounds so good. I ate before this chat, but I'm still hungry. I'm so hungry. All right. Chat, let's keep going. Oh, there you go. Lobster Eyes put the whatchamacallit? The censored version. Good call, Lobster Eyes. Good call. All right, chat. Let's keep rolling here. Make sure everybody's following. If you're not following, you're kind of lame. Am I the a-hole for calling my parents selfish for having me, knowing they'd pass down a hereditary illness and going low contact after they hit it, putting my child at risk too? I, 28 female, recently found out I have a serious hereditary illness that's going to screw up my life. OP did mention up top that it's Huntington's. Oh my God. OP did mention at the top here that it's Huntington's. And I am so mad I can barely type this out. It's a degenerative illness, no cure, nothing. My body's just going to slowly get worse. And the kicker, my parents have known this could happen my whole life and never said a damn word. This illness runs in my family. My dad's mom had it. His sister, my aunt, died from it a few years ago. I was living overseas when she passed, and my parents told me it was cancer. Cancer. They lied right to my face. It wasn't until I got diagnosed that they finally came clean and admitted she had the same illness I do. When I confronted them, my dad wouldn't even give me a straight answer. I asked if he had it too, and he dodged every single question, acting like I was overreacting. My mom, on the other hand, tried to justify it by saying they didn't want me living in fear. Are you kidding me? I could have been prepared. Instead, they chose to let me walk into this blind. And here's where it gets worse. I have a 2-year-old son. My child might have this, and they never told me I was at risk. I could have had him tested, made informed decisions, anything. But no, they took that from me, and now I live in constant fear for him too. Then my mom had the nerve to ask me if I would rather not been born than deal with this. Can you believe that? She turned it around on me, like I'm the monster for even thinking it. And you know what? Yes, I said it is. And you know what? Yes, I said it. Yes, I would rather not have been born than deal with this disease. They made a selfish choice, and now I'm paying for it. They knew the risks and did it anyways for themselves. They wanted kids, and now I'm stuck with this. I called them selfish, and I meant every word. Now they're begging me not to tell my younger siblings. They don't know about this yet, haven't been tested, and my parents want to keep it that way. Bro, there's more of them. It's not just one kid you're hiding it from. It's a whole fucking fleet of kids. That's disgusting. They're hoping they'll get lucky, but I'm not going to lie to them. I refuse to let them be blindsided like I was. They deserve to know the truth. I've gone low contact with my parents. I can't stand to even think about them right now. My mom keeps trying to guilt trip me, saying they were just trying to protect me. Protect me from what? The truth? No, they weren't protecting me. They were protecting themselves from the guilt of knowing they passed this on, and now they want me to protect them too. But I won't. I love my son and my siblings too much to lie to them. Never seen an easier not the a-hole, bro. That, yeah, I don't even know how to address the moral implications of having kids knowing that they could have a deadly disease. Cause like, I do think the chance at life is important. Like, or I think the chance at life is a unique opportunity. I will say though, lying to them is crazy. Lying to them, like, it's one thing if you make that choice, but to not let your kids make the same choice is honestly worse. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I totally understand where OP's head is at. Like, yes, I would have rather not existed than had this disease. But like, I don't know. I think like for some people, the whole reason they live is to like have kids and raise a family, which I can't necessarily argue that. Even if you know that there's a chance they're going to get a really terrible disease, I will say, but not telling them crosses the line. Not telling them crosses a crazy line. And not telling multiple siblings is just outrageous, man. Ugh, it's just disgusting. Like, it's just disgusting. They're lucky that OP only went low contact with them, not no contact. How irresponsible. These parents are terrible. OP probably just said it in a moment of rage. Just said what? Like that she would. Here's the thing. I actually like if I was about to have kids and I knew that there was a chance I could pass down Huntington's disease to them, I would not have kids. I wouldn't. Like, don't get me wrong. I would adopt a kid. I would adopt or like figure out, like maybe do a surrogate or something. Like, there's ways to have kids. And yeah, you know what? That kind of does change my attitude a little bit. Like, there are ways that you can get around. Like, you don't have to have a kid that's completely your genetics, you know? So I don't know. Maybe it is irresponsible. Yeah, I agree, Gender Ghost. I don't know. I think it's hard. Like, I think life is an extremely unique and like important, you know, thing. But like, just not telling them is insane. Hey, Maverick just got out of class. Welcome, Maverick. OP said she'd rather not have been born in the moment. I don't know, man. I kind of agree with that. Like, if I was in the same situation, I would tell my parents the same thing, bro. Like, Huntington's is crazy. If you've never done research on that disease, like, it is in a lot of ways worse than just die. It's in a lot of ways worse than just dying. The argument is hard to have without devolving into eugenics. Yeah. Like, it's hard for me to say, like, if somebody's like, my one purpose in life is to have a family and my own family that's related to me. It's hard for me to be like, well, if you could pass down a disease, any disease, you shouldn't do that. Because like, I don't even know if I agree with that. Like, if you want to gamble that is like your choice, but you have to suffer the consequences of it, right? And part of those consequences is one day telling your kid and letting your kid cope with that how they see fit. And if one of the ways that they cope with it is kind of how OP reacted, which is like, I would have much rather you not brought me into this world. Now I'm pissed at you. That's something that you need to take into account when you're deciding, hey, even though I can pass down Huntington's, I still want to bring kids into this world who could also do the same thing or who could also have Huntington's. Like, I don't necessarily think that's wrong. It's more the fact that it's the fact that they hid that possibility. It's the fact that they didn't communicate like, hey, you know, you being in the world is the best thing that we've ever done. We wouldn't have done anything different. But since you're in this world, here's all the information you need to know. That's where they went wrong, I think. Yeah, I don't feel confident. I don't feel like I can die on a hill of like, you should or shouldn't have kids if you could potentially pass down Huntington's. But I will die on the hill of like, well, if you're gonna fucking do it, at least tell them. At least tell your kids about it. Yeah, I personally would not have kids knowing I could pass something like that. Me neither. Me neither, Caroline. It's just better for everybody. Like, and two, like, I mean, once again, I think it's more important with like the older generation. The older generation's like, I can't adopt. You know, it has to be related to me. I would be perfectly fine adopting a kid. I would love to adopt a kid, honestly. Low key, if I'm 40 and like I'm not married yet and like don't have anybody in my life who's important, I might just adopt a kid. Fuck it, bro. Full send. Full send. I love Gender Ghost like, hey, I know this is really heavy, but like, look at my food. Gender Ghost, we love you. We love you. All right. Hey, we got 11 people in here, chat. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you're following. If you are not, you should be. You should be. You should be. Let's keep doing it, chat. I put it in brackets. There was no good time. No worries, Gender Ghost. All right, chat, here we go. Am I the a-hole for snapping at my wife and calling her crazy because she wants me to take a paternity test for my nephew? My wife and I have been married for 10 years and together for 14. We are child-free. I also have a nephew who's currently 13, and I'm not gonna lie, he looks a lot like me and has a lot of the same facial features as me. I am really proud of him and we have a close bond. I have played a father-like role in his life since he was a kid. He has a deadbeat father and my sister divorced him long ago. Wait. Hold on. This isn't even like... Homegirl thinks you slept with your sister? A couple of my family members have commented on how my nephew looks a lot like me, and while I initially thought it was wholesome, my wife, for some reason, became very insecure and started getting doubts. She was questioning why I needed to play such a prominent role in my nephew's life, why my nephew had autism, etc. Then the insinuations just became weird and made me uncomfortable. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do agree that my sister has played some part in my wife's insecurities because of her dry humor. During family gatherings, my sister jokes a lot about how wholesome it is that her son looks like me, that she couldn't be happier. It's obviously a joke, but I spoke to my sister and asked if she could tone it down a bit because I was making my wife a bit crazy. Because it was making my wife a bit crazy. However, last night my wife asked if I could take a paternity test just for her peace of mind. That's when I finally snapped and called her crazy, and that marrying her was the biggest mistake of my life. I did immediately regret saying it because I meant none of it. My wife is the love of my life. But my wife got quiet and started crying shortly after, and I had to console her. All right, I'm not gonna lie, chat. This reaction here, I think just makes you more suspect. Like this is what the gaslighters do. They're like, "Oh, you're crazy. Like you're the problem. It was a big mistake marrying you. You're just such a bad wife." Like instead of being like, "Hey, this is like you're basically saying I'm sleeping with my wife." Like, or you're basically saying I slept with my sister. I didn't do that. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, I'm almost wondering if the wife kind of has merit to. Like not saying this is justified, but like, I mean, incest babies do have a higher rate of autism. And the sister is making jokes. I've always said paternity tests should only I've always said tests to see if someone is the parent from the spouse should only be asked for if there's merit to them. And I'm low-key wondering if this one has a little bit of merit to it. What is Chad saying, bro? The nephew probably has autism because OP's parents have it or other. Yeah, but like there's like a higher likelihood of it. In my opinion, that's divorce material. Must be from Alabama. No shit, he might look like me. That's my sister. I agree. I don't know, chat. Okay, but saying that definitely isn't going to ease her crazy thoughts. That's what I'm saying, Caroline. Like, ooh, Caroline threw out that everyone sucks here. I kind of agree with that, bro. There is an update to this, chat. There is an update to this, so we are going to get more context. Wait a minute, don't tell me that kid is actually an incest baby. I don't know, why would he be writing this if it was? That might be reading too much into it. I just think there's more to their relationship and he is an emotional manipulator. Here's what I'm saying, Gender Ghost. I don't think obviously you probably know about hereditary, like autism in families and it being hereditary more than I do. But what I'm saying is like there are reasons for OP to think, or for OP's wife to think that this kid is OP's baby. Like I do. I don't know, chat. I don't know. The Discord Nitro thing isn't working for me. I don't think I've ever paid for Nitro on Discord. Oh, that's why I added the confirmation. Yeah, like that's... I don't know, chat. Like, I see... Here's the problem, chat, is like, I see how this woman is overthinking it. Like, I understand how she's connecting the dots here. But also, I just can't get over the fact, like, here's the thing, chat. Here's what I'll say. I think if this was anyone, if this was another woman other than OP's sister, I think this would be, well, okay, here's what I'll say. I'm going to go with everyone sucks here. The degrees of sucking are, this wife sucks the most. Regardless of if, regardless of if she has, I don't know, regardless of, I think, even though I think maybe some of her concerns are merited, it's crazy. If your accusation is that your husband slept with his sister, there needs to be more evidence than like this circumstantial, I don't want to even call it bullshit, but you know what I mean? Like, there needs to be more than just this like circumstantial evidence of he has autism, he hangs out with him a lot, he looks like him. Like, of course, those have explanations. I want solid evidence. If you are going to go nuclear and be like, I need a paternity test for your sister's child, implying that you slept with your sister. That being said, I also think OP's the a-hole here too. Like, his reaction calling her crazy and that marrying her was the biggest mistake of his life is some emotional manipulator level shit. I think that's what I'm going to go with. That is my final answer. I think that has to be my final answer for now. Shall we move on to the update, chat? All right, update time. An update emote would be a good one. I mean, I just don't know what that would even look like other than the word update. I don't want to make emotes just for the sake of emotes, you know? All right, here we go. Update. Update for this one. Quick update. The gist of it is that I've agreed to take the test, but under certain conditions. I understand my wife is being paranoid and delusional, but I want to take the test just to ease whatever irrational fear she has. Sometimes these fears have no logic, and I too have had some irrational fears before, and there was no logic in them. I spoke to my sister about it today, and she was obviously pretty angry at my wife. However, my sister and I discussed it at length, and she agreed to the test under certain conditions. All right, this is kind of a W husband move. Like, I don't think he owes her this, but also I kind of understand him. I have to applaud him trying to be understanding of her emotions right now. Very not on brand for an emotional manipulator, you know? I spoke to my wife after and told her I would take the test under some conditions. My wife was very happy that I My wife was very happy that I had agreed to take the test, and I then told her the conditions. The first condition being that she had to stop these insinuations immediately. My wife immediately agreed to it. The second condition being that there were going to be no more arguments on me spending time with my sister and nephew. My wife and I have had some arguments over the years where she asks why I spend so much time at their house. My wife agreed to the condition, although she took some time to think about it. The third and final condition was that I had liberty to go on vacations with my sister and my nephew without my wife being there. I told my wife up front that my sister doesn't want her to come on these vacations anymore. My wife was a bit more hesitant on this, but she ultimately agreed to it. That's probably my final update. Thanks everyone for the advice. Gender Ghost, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. These conditions are not, they're like, where's the couples counseling? Where's the individual therapy? I agree with you, bro. Also, this third one is just like, hey, man, like, that's not how being married to somebody works. Like, you don't go on family vacations without your significant other, a part of the family, who married into the family and is now a part of it. They're automatically invited. Like, and for you to agree to not bring your own wife to those family vacations is very suspect to me. Like, it's not very good husband of you. I don't know, man. This shit's all over the board. I don't know, man. This shit's all over the board. Like, one moment OP does something that's very, like, nice and considerate of his wife, and then the next one is not. And I need a side-eye emote. I mean, I think you can, like... Actually, that'd be kind of a funny one. I could probably make that myself, just like a... I think, wait, don't we have... Should I turn chat? Hold on. Did y'all see my Twitter? What I put on my Twitter the other day? Or not the other day. What I was showing just now? Oh my god, shut up, Twitter. We updated our terms of service so that... Oh, that's not a side eye. Just kidding. I was thinking in my head, I thought this photo was a side eye. Although this would make a really funny emote, actually. This one and this one side by side. That'd actually be a really good emote. Just like chop it right here. I might have to do that, chat. I might have to make that into an emote real quick. I might have to do it. Right quick for the chat. She must have dated someone that was involved in incest or did it herself, though, because, I mean, maybe they just live in an area, like, these don't sound like the most developed humans in the world, so I wouldn't be surprised if they lived in some, like, small hick town where that isn't something that's unheard of, you know? She needs individual therapy for sure. The fact that you're paranoid about your husband sleeping with his sister is wild as hell. What if the wife dated someone in the past who slept with his sister? Yeah. Although I feel like, wouldn't OP bring that up if he knew about it? I don't know. There's just no discussion for as to how or why this paranoia started and leaves so many gaps and assumptions we have to make or fill. Yeah. That should be your new profile picture. I do need a new profile picture. Should I make that my Twitter profile picture? Y'all gotta go follow me on Twitter. Go follow, not that one. Don't follow that one, follow this one. I posted the link or whatever in my where'd it go? I posted the link. This is the one I'll probably start using. My other one just has, like, one of my biggest regrets, chat, is like starting my YouTube journey on an account where I like followed a bunch of my friends and shit. Just because, like, it's hard for me not to think about like, oh shit, like I'm posting this and my friends can see it, you know? Like, cause I use that Instagram account to like in high school and in like college and stuff. And it just always like every once in a while I just think about it. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, my college friends are seeing this or whatever, who like, they don't like seeing this shit or this side of me or whatever. So I'm going to start using this Twitter, because this was actually the Twitter that I used to use for my YouTube channel. So go follow this Twitter, guys. I'll follow you back. Damn, we got some good notifications. Who's Parker? Oh, Dez followed. Let's give Dez a little follow. Oh my gosh, Dez, I didn't know that was who you were. I didn't know this is what you looked like, Dez. That's so crazy. I'm seeing y'all. Seeing y'all for the first time. How do you do the list? Moots plus future moots. Okay, all right. Who's Parker? Oh, that's Link Strider. Link, I'll follow you. I'll give you the little follow, Link Strider. I'll give you the little follow. Thank you guys for the engagement. I'm gonna try to use Twitter, guys. I'm gonna try to start using Twitter, because I actually don't even use Instagram that much other than just to post. Oh my gosh, who is this? Oh, is this? Oh wait, I know who this is. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you used your that's so funny. You have like a Iowa State fan account, Lobster Eyes. I love it, bro. Shout out our boy Purdy. Bro, that's crazy. I love it. Guys, go follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back. I promise. I pinky swear. I have to change that link, OMG. Yeah, I'm an Iowa State burner now. Dude, honestly, best shit. A great time to be an Iowa State burner. Are we still 6-0 or 7-0 now, maybe? Iowa State record. Look at that, chat. We are 6-0, baby. Isn't that beautiful? That's how it should be, chat. When's our next game? Saturday? This Saturday? UCF? Crazy, bro. What a great time to be an Iowa State fan, and what a great time to be a Vikings fan, bro. Oh, what a great time. Do I get a hot chocolate, caramel macchiato, or matcha? Honestly, I'm feeling the matcha. Well, if you're trying to be healthy, get the matcha. But if you want something for the sweet tooth, go to the caramel macchiato. Have you tried posting to Threads? Maverick, we were literally just talking about how like none of us use Threads. But maybe I should, bro. I just like, I don't know. Threads is like, I don't know. Because I have followers on Threads. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Nobody uses Threads. Like none of the big players are like, oh, follow me on Threads. Like all I see on Threads is like people trying to sell some course about growing on Threads, and it's all the same course. Like they all white labeled a course and are just trying to sell it to everybody on Threads. That's what I've seen on Threads. Damn, everyone telling Gender Ghost hot cocoa? I'm not a hot choco fan, low key. Some might call me a hot chocolate hater. All right, chat. We got 3 more stories left. Let's lock in, lock down, read up on here. All right. So this one was actually sent in by Couch Skittle, I believe. Is that Couch Skittle, chat? I think that's Couch Skittle. Is that Couch Skittle though? What is it like 3-dotted? That's so annoying. It was sent in by somebody. This one was sent in by Couch Skittle. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's mother she raised an effing psychopath? Fuck, I keep saying psychopath. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's mother she raised an effing sociopath who needs to be in a facility? So I, female 26, have a boyfriend, male 24, and I recently got into a... So I, female 26, have a boyfriend, male 24, and recently he got into a dispute with the neighbor's kids. They accidentally kicked their football into our yard, and they came into the garden to get it back. To be honest, I didn't care, But my boyfriend started screaming at these like 11-year-olds about how they're poorly raised and their parents should be ashamed. I was effing mortified. I sent the kid some chocolate and sweets and apologized profusely for his behavior. I was seeing red flags and told him this behavior was not normal. He kind of brushed me off and told him if he pulled anything like that again, he was gone. The next week, the ball came into our garden and I was about to throw it back to the kids when my boyfriend stormed outside and took the ball inside. I told the kids that I would bring it back in a minute. He went into the bathroom and emerged like 10 minutes later wearing gloves and a football covered in shit. His own shit. What the fuck? And they labeled this, "You're the a-hole"? What? I asked him if he was out of his fucking mind, but he stormed past me and threw it over the fence, screaming, "Take that, you bitches." I screamed and screamed at him about how he was an effing douche, and I wanted him out of my house, and he is a disgusting fucking monster, and that they were just kids. I screamed and screamed, and eventually he left. I deleted all his games off his PS4 and gave it to the kids as an apology. I was so embarrassed. My ex-boyfriend's mom messaged me asking what happened, and I responded with, "What happened? What happened? You are a pathetic excuse of a woman who raised an effing sociopath who covered a football in his own shit and threw it at some kids, and he needs to be in a facility because something is wrong with him. And God knows how I hadn't seen any red flags about the effing monster you raised during the 7 months we dated. I know I am in the right for what I did to my boyfriend, but am I in the wrong for snapping at the mother for something she had no direct involvement in?" I mean, yeah, that mother caught the meanest stray. This mom's like, "I'm just trying to understand what happened to the woman who I thought maybe might become my daughter-in-law." And then this woman just absolutely berates the hell out of her. Okay, now I understand why they gave her the a-hole verdict. Don't get me wrong. Your reaction to your boyfriend, perfectly merited. What the actual fuck? Like, I get it. Maybe some people don't like it when people are in their yard, but like, for fuck's sake, don't take their ball and shit on it. Like, there are very few things in this world where that reaction is merited. But the reaction that you had to the mother is in itself a red flag. Like honestly, you reacted maybe not similarly, but on a similar level to the way that your boyfriend reacted with this excuse me, let me rephrase that. Honestly, you reacted maybe not on the same extreme, but on a similar extreme of how your boyfriend reacted. Does that make sense? Like, it's not like the mom was saying like you were in the wrong, or the mom was berating you. She was just like, "Hey, what happened?" And then you came after her. Like, sometimes the kids turn out bad and it's not the mom's fault. Like, Sammy, that's considered biological warfare? Is that really? Or are you just saying that? This is worse than popping the ball? I mean, like, the level of like premeditation, you know? Like, just being like, "Oh, you know what I'm going to do to those kids next time that the ball goes over the fence? I'm going to fucking shit on it." Like, that's crazy. That is insane. What an insane fucking... I like to think he put the ball up his ass to join the massive stick he has rammed up there. Potentially. Link just says, "What a legend." They weren't playing in your garden. They were just getting their ball back. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, like, what was his major malfunction here? Bro, we used to airsoft in people's front yards. Like, shoot each other with plastic pellets that could like easily do damage to people's shit And like, we barely ever got yelled at, let alone a ball coming into somebody's yard. Like, who cares? Link sent out the JK. I don't know. That's exactly what someone would say when they're not kidding, but they just want to hide it. Link. He must heavily hate children. Yeah. Crazy, bro. I actually don't know if I have I do. Sorry, my neighbor's asking me for AAA batteries. Okay. Yeah. I mean, what a crazy one. Sorry. I'm traumatized by the story. Imagine OP's boyfriend being a center in American football and hiking the ball to the quarterback. What a little surprise there. Quarterback throws an interception. They catch it. It's just shit ball. I mean, that's insane. That is insane. As I listened to this horror story, I ordered an extra sweet caramel macchiato. Let's go, chat. I win. I win. You hear that, chat? I fucking win. She took my advice, not the hot chocolate. Let's go. Boo, boo, boo. That's all I care about. Sorry, chat. Ben said the sweet treat. I win. I love winning against my chat, you know? Just brings me so much happiness. Reminds me of my old neighbor as a kid. He threatened to cook my bunny when it escaped into his yard and always hitched about balls and shit getting into his yard. But here's the thing. Was he older? Like, I mean, this is a 19-year-old man. Like, this is a 19-year-old, honestly, kid. You know? Like, I could totally... honestly, it wouldn't be understandable, but it would be more understandable if it were from, like, an older man who's like, get off my lawn, you know? Like, he's old, has seen some shit in Vietnam. But, like, this is a 19-year-old. Why are you acting like that? Traitor, we're all betrayed. I love it when my chat turns on me. All right, guys, let's keep going. We exhausted that story. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for not telling my boyfriend I could understand his language this whole time? Advice needed. I, 18 female, have been with my boyfriend, 19 male, for 2 years now. This all started when we first met 3 years ago. I was new at our high school and he introduced me to his friend group, which had mostly French speakers. I've never been confident with my French speaking due to insecurity about my accent, but I can understand the language perfectly. I was just too embarrassed to let them know because I was scared they'd ask me to try to speak French with them. I got really close with the friend group and my boyfriend and I got together after 1 year of speaking. My not speaking French had never been a problem because he would speak English around me and always made sure his friends did the same. And it went on for so long that I just didn't have the heart to tell him that I could understand them anyways. The problem started in uni. We both got a house off campus together, but my boyfriend was always coming back really late. I'd convinced myself that he was probably occupied with uni stuff, but the other night I overheard him talking on the phone to one of his French friends about how he hooked up with 3 different girls at the same time, and I was completely baffled. I confronted him, but instead of being apologetic, he got mad that I could actually understand what he was saying. I tried to come up with an excuse and say I managed to pick up the language after all the time we've been together, but he doesn't believe me since he never speaks French around me, and he said he can't trust me anymore. He's staying at a friend's house right now, and I don't know if I'm at fault here for not telling... Girl, who the fuck cares? Like, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Cut the fucking cameras, dead ass. Well, why do you even care? Why do you care? Who cares? Girl, this man slept with 3 different girls, cheated on you. This man cheated on you with 3 different girls. Who cares how he feels? At this point, you should At this point, you should soak him in kerosene and light him on fire. Like, why are we caring? Listen, should you have maybe disclosed to him that you can speak French? Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, yes, you should. I think in a relationship, there's almost like a lack of in a relationship, it's almost like, I don't know. I don't know. I think you should, if somebody can speak another language and you can understand them, I think it's polite to tell them that you can understand them. At least let them know. I'm shocked that you guys went 2 years without you just saying like, hey, by the way, I can understand what you're saying in French, just because, I don't know. Whoa. Like, just whoa. I don't get me wrong. Like, I think you should be able, if someone's speaking another language around you and they're assuming that you're not, I think it is polite to just be like, hey, by the way, I understand what you're saying. Just because, I do think a lot of people, talk shit in other languages about people. And it's just, I don't know. I get it. They shouldn't be doing that. But I think it is polite to do so. That being said, bro, this man doesn't deserve it. The fact that you caught him cheating and he's, turning it on you. Hey, man, I know I just slept with 3 other girls, but you really hurt my feelings by not telling me that you can speak French. I don't know, man. I think your thing was way worse. I know it's not divorce, but divorce. Oh man. What are these edits? I can't imagine what these edits are. Oh, they updated this. Oh my goodness, there's an update, chat. There's an update. Hold on. Update. Just wanted to clear up a few things. One, I didn't glaze over him cheating like it was nothing. Obviously, it's a big deal. He just didn't give me a chance to even confront him before he started crashing out, then left. And for everyone calling me stupid, obviously I know cheating is bad. I just thought I might also be in the wrong for withholding the truth for so long. Okay, what I was trying to say, yes, I do think you are wrong for withholding that, but I don't think in the grand scheme, in the entirety of this situation, this isn't the focus. More what I was trying to say was, why are you writing this? You could light this man's house on fire at this. Maybe not. Hold on. You could be the biggest asshole to this man that you want to be at this point. And I would be like, he deserves it. Because, he cheated on you, bro. 2, for everyone asking why I hid my French for so long, I've been taking speaking lessons to improve, not for the whole time we've been together, just more recently, and I wanted to surprise him when my accent was a lot better. 3, I do not live in a country where people speak mostly French, lol, I'm literally in the UK. I just happened to meet a French friend group, so me not having a good accent is not much of a surprise. Have you heard people in the UK try to speak French? It's painful, LMAO. I only understand the language because I used to consume a lot of French media when I was younger. Even now, I don't know all the new slang and verlin they use, but I understand enough to respond in English after being spoken to in French. 4, cheers for letting me know what Darvo is. I've never heard of it before, so it's nice to be educated. Anyways, after going through your comments and DMs, I've decided to just break up with him when I see him tomorrow. It's a sad way to end such a long relationship, but what can be done? Hope everyone has a great day. Okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm glad she got there. But this was not... I think anybody can kind of be like, hey, yeah, maybe I should like be truthful with my partner and not hide things. But also like that could have just been like a misunderstanding, you know? And like I understand the, hey, maybe I'm trying to learn this so I can surprise them, whatever. If you're getting cheated on, you should not make a post about am I the a-hole? Like oh man, that I don't know why. That's just goofy. That's just goofy silly. Why are we what are we even talking about here? All right, chat. Last story here. The moment we've all been waiting for. Am I the a-hole for complaining about the guy airing his nuts out at my dance studio? So I go to a pole dance studio in a small town. Very recently they decided to make most of the classes co-ed, meaning men are allowed to join. I don't think anybody has an issue with this. Many of us are there working out in our underwear, but it's no different than the beach until Kevin gets to class. He wears these short, baggy shorts with no underwear on. And his genitals are frequently fully visible. He even jokes about it like, sorry in advance for anything you might see, ladies. Bro, come on, bro. Put that shit away. No girl wants to see that shit. The apology shows he knows his balls are out and he just doesn't care. He seems to think it's fine to flash his entire nutsack to a room full of unconsenting women. I'm all for sharing our space with men, but none of the women are exposing their genitalia like that. It's just not done in our dance studio. If you did that at a gym, they would tell you to cover up and leave. I'm thinking about sending an email to complain about it. It's even worse because he's one of the instructor's husbands. What? Am I overreacting or is this just wildly inappropriate? We've only been co-ed for like 2 months and I'm already having to look at men's ball sacks. Should I complain or would that make me an a-hole? I really don't want to have to look at this man's nutsack again in what used to be a safe space for women. Why? Why, man? Like, listen, bro. Here's the thing. If he was just doing like one of these, sorry to be inappropriate, chat. If he was just doing like, you know, one of these, you know, like I could understand that, bro. If you're pole dancing, like you know, for all my men in chat, like your shit's gonna get a little stuck, let's say. You might need to do a sneaky little pull here and there. But bro, nuts out in front of unconsenting women? Nah. Ew. In front of if I was doing a pole dancing class as a man and I saw another man's nutsack, I'd be like, bro, put that shit away. What are we doing here? Like, no, I don't want to see that. Nobody else wants to see that. Like, that's disgusting, bro. I mean, the fact that the studio allows that is insane. I mean, chat, like, I feel like you could call the cops on the studio for that, right? How does nudity work in like businesses? Well, I guess strip clubs exist, so like maybe whatever's allowed go. I don't know. Like, I mean, I would just personally, I would go to the studio and be like, hey, you know who it is. He's flashing his nutsack during these pole dancing classes. Either kick him out, make him cover up, or we're going to a new studio. Like, fastest way to lose business. Let a man show his nutsack. Not the a-hole, bro. What? Wild title. This could be an unconsensual kink. That's what I think it is, John. I feel like no self-respecting man unless, okay, maybe if you're like a nudist or something and you're around other people where like seeing each other naked is fine. But I feel like no self-respecting man wants people to unconsensually see his nutsack. And I will die on that hill. I will die. Don't get me, like, when I change in front of people, like, I'll do it. Like, if I'm at the gym and they're like, I'm in the guys' locker room, I'm changing in front of like my friends or something, like, I'll do it. But it's not like I want to do it, you know? It's not like I want some random dude on a Tuesday to look to his right and see my fucking nuts swinging. That's not normal. I hope he rams his nuts on the pole. That's what I was thinking of. Do men do a lot of, I mean, I'm sure it is a thing, but like, I feel like that would be so uncomfortable as a dude. Like, I've seen some of the shit girls do on those pole dancing classes. Like, could not be me, bro. That seems painful. My grandpa was part of a nudist colony for a few years before he married my grandma. Hey, yo, W grandpa, honestly. Alrighty, chat. We did it. We made it. That was a lot of stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories, and 3 of them had updates. Look at that, chat. We get those. We get those. All right, guys, I'm kind of hungry. I got to hop off. I got to get some stuff done, but I appreciate you guys tuning in to stream. Thank you so much. Guys, make sure you follow my Twitter, all right? Make sure you follow the Twitter. I threw it into Stream Gang. Go in there and hop in here. Follow me on Twitter. I'm following people back, all right? Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to start using it more, start interacting with you guys. Also, if you guys want to help me out, if you want some free retweets, go and like post something about me on your Twitter. I'll retweet it. I'll interact with it. I love, like I was showing you, chat, like I love the like when like we're memeing shit. Like the memeing shit is really funny to me. We should do more of that. Like if there's like a funny moment, if there's like a clipped moment or a funny moment that you guys are like, oh my God, I love this. Like, let's like this. Like throw it on Twitter. Throw it on Twitter. You never know. You never know. I might post it on my Instagram too. Who knows, chat? Who knows? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next stream, which will be, I might stream on Saturday. I might stream on Saturday too, but at bare minimum, I'll stream on Sunday. I might do a Fortnite stream actually on Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Love you guys. Mwah.